E-commerce SEO has to be one of the most untapped marketing channels for e-commerce. The amount of keywords with low difficulty and high search volume is unlike any other industry in SEO. And this is mostly the same across every niche within e-commerce through our experience. For example, Hims.com has been driving over 600,000 organic non-branded search visits per month to their website since 2023. You'd imagine that ice skates would be a really difficult keyword to rank for, but even ice skates has a low keyword difficulty and high search volume. And the same goes for most e-commerce niches. Stick around until the end of the video for a huge e-commerce business opportunity. The keyword difficulty for all of the keywords in this category is extremely low, which means that it's extremely easy to rank #1 on Google and AI search, and the search volume is insanely high. In this video, I'll walk you through a complete guide on how to do keyword research so that you rank #1 on Google and AI search for all of your pages across your entire e-commerce website. And I'll walk you through the only 3-step guide that you need to rank #1 on Google and AI search for your e-commerce business. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding about each step that you need to take to rank #1 on Google for your website, as well as AI search. I'm going to mainly talk about SEO strategies in this video, but it's important to understand that to get AI citations, which is ranking #1 on Perplexity, ChatGPT, or Claude, requires great SEO fundamentals to start with. So this video will not only help you rank #1 on Google, but also AI search for your e-commerce business. If it's your first time here, Amir and I started Trailblazer Marketing to help companies to grow profitably through product-led SEO. Our goal with this channel is to demystify SEO content marketing for you so that you can grow profitably through SEO just like our clients. We also have a goal of helping 1,000 new companies in 2025 indirectly, meaning just through this YouTube channel, to grow profitably through SEO just by learning all of the strategies that we share on this channel. Before we get started, we need to make sure that you've nailed the fundamentals, which is step 1. First, you need to make sure that your website is SSL secured through a SSL certificate. This is a pretty simple step and most of you have probably already done this, but if you haven't done this already, you can easily do this through your domain registrar, which may be GoDaddy, Ionos, Google Domains, which is now Squarespace Domains. You'll just have to check with your technical team to figure this out, but this should be a relatively easy thing to implement. Next, you should submit your website's sitemap to Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools. Your website should also have a pleasant user experience that's optimized for conversions. For example, Hims.com has their products right at the top of their homepage, with simple to understand product titles based on the purpose of each item. And I suggest that you build your website on Shopify because it just makes your life much easier as an e-commerce business owner. There are so many reasons for this, like the Shopify app's ecosystem. Like for example, you can use instant.so for conversion optimized templates for your product pages, category pages, etc. if your website is built on Shopify. And also because Shopify has inbuilt structured data which helps you to rank higher on search engines. By inbuilt structured data, I mean that it shows your reviews, your pricing, and other elements on your product pages and landing pages under your website link on Google search results. The more structured your pages are, the higher the chances that you'll rank #1 on Google and AI search. And last but not least, you should be selling a great product, of course. Now that we've nailed the fundamentals, the second step for ranking #1 on Google and AI search for your e-commerce business is keyword research. I'll start by showing you our general page architecture for e-commerce businesses. We start by optimizing the home page, the feature pages, the use case pages, the product pages, and the category pages around a certain target keyword. And we link back to all of these pages, the home page, the category pages, and all of these pages from blog posts that we write. So the blog posts are the main drivers of traffic, and they link back to these landing pages because these landing pages convert much better than blog posts for e-commerce. Now for the keyword research section, there are 4 sections within the keyword research section itself. We'll start with homepage keyword research, and then we'll walk through product category page keyword research, and then we'll walk through product page keyword research, as well as keyword research for blog posts. And we'll use ice skates as an example for all of this keyword research. Also, ice skates isn't the e-commerce business opportunity that I was talking about in the intro, so stick around until the end of the video for that idea as well. Now let's start with step 1, which is finding a keyword to optimize the homepage around. You should optimize your homepage for a low difficulty keyword which has the highest search volume among all of the keywords in your niche. So if your main business is selling ice skates, you should optimize your homepage around the ice skates keyword. You can watch my recent video about how to rank number 1 on Google and AI search. To learn more about on-page SEO optimization for your homepage, your landing pages, and your blog posts, my main goal for this keyword research guide is just to give you an example on how to do keyword research for all types of pages across your e-commerce website. You can watch the other video to learn about how to actually implement these on-page SEO optimizations effectively on all of your pages from the other video. Once the homepage is optimized around a specific keyword, for step 2, you should optimize your product category pages around different product category keywords. For example, if you sell ice skates, here's one page architecture that you should set up. You should start by creating one general hub product page for ice skates, and then you should create subcategories for men and women's skates. Then you should make further nested subcategory pages for different brands. For example, you can make a subcategory page for Bauer Hockey or CCM Hockey, and these are the pages that you would optimize these keywords around. So this page would be set up under men's/Bauer-hockey or women's/Bauer-hockey. You can also create subcategories for different types of skates, like figure skates or hockey skates, and the list goes on. You can get as creative as you'd like. What's most important is that you set up a logical site structure so that your URL structure is organized. Before implementing these updates, you can ask Perplexity or ChatGPT to see if your site structure makes logical sense. And you're always welcome to leave a comment below if you need some tips on how to get started, and I'll share as many ideas as I can to help you to get started. Now for step 3, let's optimize each individual product page listing based on a relevant keyword that's aligned with your copy and branding. A lot of the same principles that we used for finding a keyword for your category pages can be used for finding a keyword for your product pages. You should find one keyword that properly covers the selling point of your product. For example, an ice skates company would optimize each product page around the model and the brand name for each skate, like Bauer Vapor for Bauer's Vapor product line. Then you can create different subcategorization within the link structure if you have different customization options like sizes or colors or anything else like that. Now finally, for step 4, you should write top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel blog posts. It's important to write blog posts for all stages of the funnel so that you can be present on search engines and AI whenever anyone searches anything related to your niche. Top of funnel keywords are meant to attract customers that are new to your space who have just started to learn about the space. An example of a top of funnel blog post for ice skates would be how to skate or how to skate backwards. Middle of funnel keywords will attract customers that already know about your space, but they just need to learn a little bit more before they buy. An example of a middle of funnel blog post for this company would be CCM versus Bauer skates. And finally, bottom of funnel keywords are meant to attract customers that are actually ready to buy. An example of bottom of funnel blog posts for this company would be the name of specific skates, like Bauer P92 versus CCM P29, or terms like where to buy ice skates, or even best Bauer skates. You should make sure that your blog posts are optimized for conversions so that you drive as many conversions as possible directly from the blog posts. We built an internal tool that we implemented for our e-commerce clients, and they've been able to significantly increase their sales through our tool. We're also planning to launch this tool to the public soon, so go to blogctas.com and join the waitlist to implement this for your e-commerce website's blog as well. Now let's talk about backlink building, which is just as important as keyword research. The great thing about e-commerce SEO, like I mentioned at the start of the video, is that it's so easy to rank for e-commerce SEO keywords because the keyword difficulty is so low. And this means that you need less backlinks to your website to rank number 1 on Google and AI search for your e-commerce business. You should build backlinks to your home page, your category pages, your product pages, and your blog posts. And the anchor text, which is the linked text of the backlink, should include the keyword that your pages or your blogs are optimized around. For example, if the target keyword for your home page is ice skates, then the anchor text for the home page's backlink should include the specific ice skates keyword in the anchor text of the backlink. You can watch the backlink section of my last video about how to rank number 1 on Google and AI search to learn more about how to actually build these backlinks. Now, as I promised at the start of the video, here's the untapped e-commerce idea. This niche right over here, banana oil, is actually an insane opportunity. The keyword difficulty is so low. The search volume is close to 200,000 search visits per month. At its peak, it was at about 360,000 search visits per month. And the traffic potential is 100K plus per month. And this is only in the US. I of course can't share advice on how to create a great banana oil product because I don't have experience in this space. Who knows, maybe we actually might enter this space in the future, because as you can see, the global search volume is insane just for this banana oil keyword. And I know that launching a health standard compliant product in this space could be pretty difficult, and creating a product that actually improves your hair's health can be pretty difficult. But solely looking at the keyword difficulty and the amount of search traffic, this looks like a great opportunity. For example, we'll walk through this company right over here, Botaniful, which at its peak was at 157,000 searches per month. And they were averaging around 80 to 100,000 searches per month around this peak. Again, I'm not saying that this is an easy business to operate, but looking at the ranking opportunities, this actually looks like a really good opportunity, especially if you're experienced with selling oils or health-related products, or just have experience with e-commerce in general. You can use all of the steps from this video to rank #1 on Google and AI search for your banana oil business if you end up launching it. And there's very likely a huge consumer social marketing play over here as well, through organic social, influencers, TikTok Shop, and even TikTok Live. TikTok Live has really been working well for e-commerce businesses recently. If you're not sure where to start and you need help with starting SEO for your business, we validate SEO for 3 new companies every month for only $300. SEO agencies typically charge thousands of dollars upfront, which makes it extremely difficult for companies to implement SEO within their business profitably. You can validate SEO for your company as well next month, as long as you have a minimum of 5 employees, or as long as you're at least $25,000 in MRR. Schedule a call with the link below to see if you qualify. It'll be the first link in the description. Spots usually fill up months in advance, so I suggest that you book a call as soon as possible. Next, you should watch my complete guide on how to rank #1 on Google and AI search to fill in any missing spots that I didn't mention within this video and the things that I told you to check out in the other video. And as always, please drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you need any tips to get started. I'll give you as many tips and I'll answer all of your questions below.